Hey, it's Worth Playboy.
And my Playboys Bunny.
Welcome to our podcast where we discuss pickup, game, relationships,
And sex.
Today's topic is talk to every girl you see.
Yes.
So, on Facebook, where I get to see some of our stuff, sometimes leaks over there, guys post it, and then you see how normal people look at it. Normal guys, average dudes, guys that aren't aware of game or red pill or pickup or seduction or attraction. And it was a tweet that I had made about, like, she pees when she jumps, she gets lost in her own neighborhood, she runs out of gas, and you're afraid to talk to her. And there were 380 comments on there. And I
actually love when they do screenshot your stuff and share
it
on
it's always
these.
it
It's
is
fascinating.
But this was one of the most commented things that he had posted. And there were 380 comments, and because I care, I guess, I counted 300 that were of the gist of, well, she could say anything and I would be in trouble, or she could press charges, or that's how you get Me Too'd. It was all fear-based, which was what the entire tweet was about, was
not being afraid.
Yeah, don't be afraid. And there were so many comments like excuses. Like,
yes.
I'm afraid because what she could say. Now, I don't know normal guys anymore. I know they're out there.
Because those sound like losers.
It's nuts. But what it is a intrinsic fear of speaking to a girl.
Yeah.
Which is a normal thing. I mean, even pickup artists have the 3-second rule. Guys that do this, they go out in the streets of London and talk to girls all day, every day, have to have rules in their head to force them to overcome the fear of approaching a girl even on the 10,000th time.
Yeah.
This is normal. It's part of it. And so it just caught me off guard, surprisingly, that there's so much fear based. And this is and I'm sure a lot of it's calibration because they've seen one of their autistic buddies bothering a girl to the point where she was like,
yes.
Could you please leave me the fuck alone?
Yes.
And girls do have somewhat of a gun-shy reputation because so many guys do go off on girls.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the fears. But if you're listening to this and somehow you found this, you're stumbled on it, you're in this world, we expect you to have calibration.
Yeah.
You can read a situation and you can calibrate. She's looking at her phone, walking fast. You don't stop and speak to her. But if you're walking past a girl, she looks at you in the eye. You say, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
You speak to every attractive girl that meets your eye.
And I say practice on the ugly ones too, because if you only want to talk to the attractive girls, then you tend to be nervous talking to the attractive girls.
Yeah.
Where if you just
point.
talk to everyone, then it goes a long way in just having a comfort. This is just what you do. You talk to girls.
And then you become known as that guy that's comfortable around girls.
Yeah.
And we do, I mean, a little bit of that fear is guys, one, they haven't tried. Two, they don't know how to calibrate themselves. And three, in all fairness, they may have had a bad experience.
Yes.
They talked to the wrong princess, and she yelled at him in front of people, and it scared the shit out of them.
Gosh.
It happens.
Yeah.
But the vast majority are just afraid to do it. And they don't understand when we say, just talk and say hi. We mean just say hi.
Yeah.
Because you have to crawl, walk, run. For very rare guys can go all the way to like small talk. But you have to start somewhere so you can get over your fear that these 5'2", 130-pound things will not attack. And if they do, you won't even feel it.
Yeah.
So that's the deal. And that's why I try to put out there, like, girls can barely get through the day, much less be a threat to you.
Yeah.
They can't go out after dark. They can't run without peeing on themselves. They can't jump. They've got the physical strength of like a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
They get lost. They can't tell colors apart. They don't know what direction things are. I mean, you
My
name
goodness.
it. I know all these things, and
We are
then
idiots.
well, you're just like built for other things.
Keeping children alive.
Keeping children alive, which takes up about 80% of their brain that we can't do. So that's the real deal. Is say hi to every girl that meets your eye, and like Bunny says, all of them. That way, when a hotter one does come along, it's automatic.
Yeah.
And I've experienced that myself over time, where you just especially in like atmospheres you're comfortable in, you know. When we're in the gym, we really feel like ambassadors.
Absolutely.
So we're very comfortable speaking to every person that comes by.
You talk to everyone.
You talk to everyone. You want everybody to be comfortable and to have a good time. And it's no different wherever you're at, your environment. So that's what we wanted to dispel the belief of, you say hi to some girl, she's not calling the police.
Yeah.
She's not going to call your parents.
Yeah.
She's not going to tell your wife.
Yeah.
You know? So go ahead and say hi to every girl that you find attractive or that meets your eye, and be comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
Tell them what else.
If you like this podcast, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And if you have a specific girl that has really caught your eye and you want to take her from stranger to in your bed, or at least on a date to, see if you really like her more, I really suggest having a consult, just an hour of your time with Fort Worth to create a plan to move her from one step to the next. It's the best way to solution base your fear. We want you to win.
Perfect.
Bye.